Join Mike and I as we share our wins, our struggles, and the lessons we've learned while raising a family, a business, and trying to stay married. Tune in and laugh with us while we dive into the real, raw, and often hilariously awkward realities. Welcome to our podcast, Date Night with Mike and Andrea Jeffrey. I'm Andrea.
I'm Mike.
Thanks for joining us. It's 4th of July today. We're doing nothing else but this low-key podcast.
Yeah.
And today we decided to talk about just balancing the busy season for the summer with life, kids, marriage, and the business.
Well, first off.
Oh, cheers. Happy date midday.
Cheers to date night. Yeah. Almost
At
2
1:30.
o'clock. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's been a fun summer so far. It's definitely been a busy season trying to, kind of balance everything, making changes at work. We've had some significant changes in our personal life that we've had to kind of balance at the same time. And it's just been really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems no matter the season, the year, there's never a dull moment in our life. There's always something going on at work or at home. And yeah, it's just trying to juggle all those out with jobs, kids, all of that.
Yeah. Trying to stay connected and not grow super distant.
Yep.
And still being here for the kids in whatever manner that we can be. Mm-hmm. And they're older now, so it's been really, really helpful. Mel is 14. Mm-hmm. She is our sideline audience today.
Yeah, she's in the background. You can't see her.
Being her judgy self. And then, Aiden is 16 now. He'll be 17. Ooh, gosh.
Yeah, I know.
17 in 2 months.
Yep.
So it's been really helpful. Aiden goes to work with Mike sometimes, and he's learning, that aspect. Mel has zero interest in interning with us for the summer. So, where she's shaking her head in the background. But it's been really interesting. So we've had some significant life changes. We've had to move and just kind of move in with family and help some family out. And, in the midst of that, I've had to kind of change the entire dynamic of the studio because it's been so busy and trying to balance, workload for people so that they can also have a work-life balance. And, I've had to stalk the girls a few nights and tell them to go home at 7:30 p.m. I am officially called a stalker in the studio for that. But So some of the changes that we've made, though, because of all of that, is we've put emphasis on eating dinner together as a family.
Yeah. Yeah, that always makes for a fun, entertaining evening. It's something that I'm glad we've gotten back to because for the longest time, we would make dinner. Yes, we would all be present. We would be eating together, but it's not like we were connected as a family, while we were eating. And I think now that we actually have a table that we can all kind of gather at, it gives us a day to just kind of, reflect back and act weird and goofy. And, your grandmother gets a kick out of it every evening.
I know.
And so do we. So it's definitely fun. It's with how chaotic our schedules are. It's nice to have that solid hour to where we can just be ourselves. Nobody's on a device. Nobody's on a phone.
Yeah. Most of the time the TV's off.
Yeah. TV's off. We're just there in the present, and it's very refreshing. It's nice.
Yeah. We've both been pulling a lot of long days lately, and I'll be honest, sometimes I come home and my eyes are already closing when I get home at like 6 or 6:30. And, walking in the door, I'm just like, I just want to change into my pajamas and I just want to go to bed. I don't want to eat dinner. But then, it's nice. Seeing your face just light up when I walk in the room. The dogs are happy to see me. Mel's been coming out and saying hi to me when I come home and giving me a hug, and she's interested about my day. And it's really nice.
Yep.
I might, walking into it, might want to just go to bed but as soon as I
change
get
your
home,
mind.
as soon as I
Yeah.
get home and, I feel that love in the house. It completely changes my want to go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and that just gets, I mean, we're both, 2 jobs, full time, long hours. It's nice to have that to, I know that that's going to be there every night.
Yeah.
Unless we decide to do something different or whatever, but
Yeah.
for now it's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to say that this was not supposed to be an emotional day. This is weird. So I have to say that I do absolutely love our household dynamic. It's weird. It's awkward. It's quirky. It's goofy. We're always poking at the kids. The kids are always poking at us, but they're good kids. Don't let her hear you say that.
I know. They're okay.
Her
They're
head's
all
going
right.
to get bigger. They're good kids and they enjoy being home with us and we enjoy them. They make good decisions. They're smart kids. They're smart asses. And Mel's definitely going to be some form of an attorney someday, winning
She was
arguments.
talking about that the other day.
Was
as a
she?
matter of fact, something about law or something, weren't you?
Maybe
Yeah.
law enforcement.
Yeah, I don't know if it
That's
was
a
that.
big no.
Yeah,
that was an interest for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. But she would be very good at it.
She would. She's kind of a good debater, maybe more one-sided than
Maybe.
anything, but it's okay. Got to start somewhere.
Slightly her way or
Yes,
no way.
exactly.
Yeah. Wonder where she got that from.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Gosh.
But it's fun because my grandmother's at home by herself now, and we're there with her now, and it's fun to hear her laugh at dinner,
Yeah.
and I hope that we can just continue to do that for her.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see that changing.
No.
No, and it's cool too because one of the other things, juggling, work life and with the kids and all that, like you touched on earlier, I've been bringing Aiden along to help me, do work at our house and things like that, and just to see his, he can be a quiet kid, but he doesn't complain about anything.
Unless you ask him to pick up dog poop or feed the dogs.
Well, yeah. But if it's something outside of the normal house kind of stuff, he's like Johnny on the spot. He gets after it.
Yeah,
and
he's a good worker.
He's a good worker. He's very good. He can run the saw. He knows all the different tools. So if I'm asking him for something that's either in the truck or in the shed, he knows what I'm looking for, and it's just a huge, huge help.
Yeah.
So I that relationship that he and I have gained in just this short few weeks that summer's been going on has been pretty substantial. So I like that.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. He's you're right. He's a quiet kid. He's very much a kind of an introvert. But once you get him into an environment where he's excited or he's enjoying himself, he has the best smile, and he just lights up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can see that kind of aura on him just change. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been fun.
He's an interesting, lanky kid. He's tall. He's
Tall,
and,
very skinny.
Yeah, very skinny. Eats a lot, but still very skinny. Yeah. Yeah, it's been interesting with, everything going on in the world. I had anticipated things to kind of like halt. And
yep, that's actual wood.
Yep.
You're good.
It hasn't done that yet. I mean, we've had a slowdown in inquiries for like discovery calls and stuff, but they're just stronger discovery calls, I would say. They're people that are a little bit more serious to move forward, and they're people that really want to do something. And it's been kind of an interesting shift. So we might be signing on a fewer jobs, like per month or per every other month, but they're just different jobs.
Yeah.
So it's been fun, and the kind of the shift that we've done in the studio to be able to help with the workload and everybody else's work-life balance is creating in design teams now. So it used to be all of us would work on every single project. And now I've divided them into a designer who has just more experience with a designer who maybe has a little less experience, either in certain things or just as a whole, newer, graduate from a design program. So we have Casey and Wendy on a design team, and then we have Kaylee and Stephanie on a design team. So any project that either of them is working on, they're both working on them.
Yeah.
And so that, I think, has really helped everybody's workload.
Yeah.
So that we don't all have to think about every single project and all of the things that happen.
Are you able to play like on the individual designer's strengths as far as which jobs you kind of dole out to each design team?
Stephanie has been sourcing furniture for years. And so she and I probably have the strongest knowledge on the furniture side. So Kaylee and Kaylee can source like a mad woman when it comes to like hard surfaces, lighting, plumbing, appliances, all that stuff. So the two of them together are really great. And Kaylee actually has a master's in architecture. So and Stephanie can draft really well too. So they're both kind of a power team on that front for selections. And then when it comes to the larger remodel projects, Casey and Wendy are taking those over. So Wendy's a newer graduate out of a design program, and this is where my argument will always come from the education system. Just they don't set you up properly to work in this industry. So, and she wants to lead people. She wants to teach. So Casey has a really strong knowledge on the construction side. Wendy wants to learn that. So I've teamed them up so that Casey can give Wendy active hands-on training while they're working on larger remodel projects.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So now my challenge has been, now that we've been doing this and I'm scheduling all the projects out in the beginning for everybody, what's the workload looking like as I future cast, and who's going to be a little slower than the other team, and what kind of project is this, and does that dynamic work, or do I have to give this to them even though they have a heavier workload during that month? So that's been my challenge.
Yeah.
I'm working through it, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how well, but we'll find out.
Time will tell.
Yes. Yeah. Or I'll get yelled at by somebody in the studio and I'll say, okay, I'll change it. It's fine.
There's that part. Cool. Yeah. And then also, I mean, touching away from that and more to things that we have going on during the summer, I have the Hawaiian app, and I know we've mentioned this in a previous podcast about, just biting the bullet and making our plans for a family trip this summer.
Yep.
Well, the time is almost here. Every day now I look at the damn Hawaiian app. Oh, yeah. I just got to make sure. And we're literally 12 days away.
I'm freaking out a little bit.
That's okay. I'm not.
I'm definitely freaking out. We have so much going on here during that week.
But you've created a well-oiled machine. It's going to run.
Thank you.
And it's going to be great.
I appreciate that, blow up my ass. But somehow, so I will say this. My vacation was scheduled first. Liz is going to be gone at the same time I am.
Yeah, there's
so that's two of us. Stephanie is going to be gone. She has a bachelorette party to go to, I think in Tahoe maybe. That's been scheduled for a long time. Was not told to us, but it was scheduled. It's fine. And then Kaylee's going to be gone.
Okay.
So we've got Jen, Wendy, Casey, and that's it for 4 days. Because there's overlap no matter which way you swing it. So I'm freaking out. There's a lot due that week.
Yeah.
And then next week. And then we have a huge client meeting the day after I get back.
Oh, perfect. Well,
yeah.
This will be a good test for the team. Keep things running.
I guess so, yeah.
keep things progressing, and enable them without your presence here to prepare for this client meeting so that when you walk in, all refreshed from vacation.
Oh, yeah, refreshed.
They've got it handled.
Am I allowed to work during coffee time while we're on vacation?
Fuck no. Sorry, I swore on the podcast.
But that's normally your rule. Like, I can work during coffee time. It's coffee time. You sit on, do we have a veranda? What do we have? A porch?
Oh, yeah. No, it's
Okay.
It's
Can I sit on the porch, look at the ocean, and grab my laptop, drink my coffee in my PJs, and just like, boopy, boop, 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 boop,
Is that the sound it makes? If you can make each keystroke give a sound, beep, boop, 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 then yes, I will allow it.
It's like when I push Libby's toe beans. Boopy, boopy, boop, 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 boop. She's got the cutest little toe beans. Especially when she flutes.
Will give you 45 minutes each morning. And that is it.
Okay.
And then you're cut off.
I'll take it.
Okay. Well, there you go.
45 minutes.
That's all. That's all you get.
I gotta work really fast. Yeah. I'm really excited though. We haven't been, like, we go camping, we go on vacations with your family every year. But it's usually to the same spots, right?
Yeah.
So it's a getaway, but it's more like a staycation.
Yeah.
Every year. So
and camping is not, I mean, that's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
It's not like R&R.
And I don't know what happens, but my skin just attracts dirt more than everybody else's. And maybe it's because I'm so like pale, but seconds after we're out of the shower, the one shower we get that week, I'm like dirt brown.
Dirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just part of that. So, yeah, this time it won't be like that.
No. So we have scheduled zip lining. We're scheduling a snorkel trip on a boat with a group of people. We are, I don't know what else. We have reservations to a restaurant one night. And then it's a villa, so we'll be able to go to Costco and grab some food.
Yeah, it'll
if we
have a
want
full
to.
kitchen. So, I mean, really a lot of the cooking I see us kind of doing there.
That'd be nice.
At least at night.
Save a little money.
You know, because during the day, I mean, we'll have some relaxation, but the rest of the days are going to be kind of doing things, you know. Oot and a boot.
Yeah, I'm excited. It'll be fun. It'll be nerve-wracking to be away because it's legit the first vacation we've actually taken, what, in 17 years?
I mean...
We went to Oregon that one time.
Yeah,
we drove. The kids were little. We broke into this mountain where there was a closed gate and played in the snow.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like an actual relaxing vacation with just us, the family, like Mel and Aiden.
Oh, and Mel's friend Marina.
Yep.
Hi, Marina.
I don't think we've ever done that.
No, we've not. So this will be fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's. I anticipate the rest of the summer being pretty busy. But I think as long as we just keep focusing on ways that we can connect as a family, whether it's, 15 minutes of just asking about our days, or having dinner together, or like we're going to go see the new Jurassic Park movie after this, taking the dog for a walk, whatever it might be, just put emphasis, even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes every day.
Just to reconnect and get grounded again.
Yeah. There's still a lot going. There's still a lot coming. There's still a lot on the personal side that we need to do to organize the move that we've had to make. Yeah. And, just trying to be better today than we were yesterday, constantly here.
Yeah. The workload is not going to lessen. So knock on wood, that's wood.
Yeah.
And so, it's just finding those ways to, amongst the chaos of the work weeks and the work days, to be able to just get back to one another, From me to you.
From you to me. Yeah. It's, I really love what we do. I absolutely love it here. I love our team. And some days, even though it's like a lighter day, maybe where we don't have any meetings and we're just doing, that never really seems to lessen the drain on the brain. So I love it. I wouldn't change it. I'm absolutely ecstatic about the decision that we made to do this. There are a lot of things that I know now that I wish I never had to know, but, yeah, I think as long as we put emphasis on that, as long as here we can put emphasis on focusing on the team dynamic and making sure that they have work-life balance too.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
I never expect anybody to work as much as we do. You know, it would be the type of boss that I never wanted to be and I would never want to work for.
Yeah.
So just making sure.
Yeah, finding that balance. And it's even like for the team, we were talking about doing some kind of summer barbecue, you know, something along those lines just to.
I keep forgetting to ask everybody.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we gotta set that up just so we make sure with calendars and the chaos that we've been talking about that
everybody's
it works out.
Vacations.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So here is me asking the team. So this will be a test to see if anybody on the team actually listens to this podcast. We would like to do a summer barbecue at the house. So let me know what your schedules look like on Monday, and we'll plan it.
If this podcast comes out.
I know. I was just saying, that's why I paused. It's like, that's
we won't put a date
dumb.
on the Monday that we're talking about. So there you go.
There you go.
Give us some leeway.
Well, you know.
Yep.
It's 4th of July.
That's right. America.
Oh, yeah. That's fun. Okay, so what do you say? Cheers.
Cheers.
To a date day.
Date day.
Date day.
Midday date day.
Midday date day. Cheers.
Cheers, babe.
I enjoy doing life with you.
Same.
And Mel, since she's listening. And Aiden, he'll never listen to this podcast anyway.
Well, probably not.
No, that's okay.
But he does watch your TikTok videos.
He does?
He said that. So.
No, they come up in his feed. I don't know that he watches them.
Well, it doesn't matter. He still watches them.
You know what I hope? I hope he watches them and goes, my mom's awkward as fuck.
No, he watches them and he says, my mom's a badass.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Stay tuned for our next podcast. Where we'll give some updates on projects and the business and how we're balancing this busy schedule. So subscribe so that you can keep track of when we release a new podcast.
Yep.
Everybody have a great 4th of July.
Happy 4th.